Okay, this video is going to show you the workouts for the sheet that is titled Workout at the top, and then all drills done in 2 to 3 sets if not indicated. The first column that we're going to explain is the foot speed column. First on the sheet is line jumps. What you're going to do is find a line. You're going to jump over it as fast as you can for about 20 feet and then sprint for 50 feet. Okay, for the cone zigzag, what you do is place cones about 5 feet apart, about 10 of them, zig in and out of them, and then sprint for about 50 feet past the cones. The next one is the speed box. What you're going to do is place cones about 15 feet apart. You're going to sprint up to the one, shuffle to the other, backpedal, and then sprint to the last one. The next one are the hurdles. Basically, you're going to find something that you can jump over from side to side as quick as you can for about 30 seconds. Then go from front to back as quick as you can for about 30 seconds. Okay, the next column we're going to talk about is acceleration. In the acceleration, the first one are the starts. What you're going to do with the starts is you're going to basically start in different positions and sprint for about 20 feet to 30 feet as fast as you can.
There are many options in order to start accelerating. And what James has here is the forward start, and now you have the sideways start. The sideways start is pretty much like a baseball player on a base path, and you start from one of your sides. Now we have the one knee start. In the one knee start, you start from alternating knees, either one your choice.
Next we have the prone start, where you're laying down with your hands off the floor. You get up as fast as you can and sprint. Okay, the next one we have is the ladders. For the ladders, what you're going to do is either find a place that has a ladder made, or you can take chalk and make one on your own. How you do the ladders is you move your feet as quickly as you can in the pattern described. Here we have 2 in, 2 out. What James is going to do is put his 2 feet in and 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out, and then sprint after he gets on with the ladder for about 30 feet.
Now we have the 1-2 lateral. And what you want to do here is start with 1 foot in, and then add a second foot in, and then 1 foot out, and the second foot out. Now watch James what he does as he continues that pattern. Ah, nice work, James. And then we want to do a 30-foot sprint afterwards.
Okay, the next pattern is the scissors. You start with 1 foot in and then alternate feet in and out as you go through the pattern. Again, after you get done, a 30-foot sprint.
Now you have the diagonal jumps. And what you want to do here is jump diagonally throughout the ladder and continue to do it, and then end with a 30-foot sprint.
Okay, we did 1-2 lateral a couple seconds ago. Here's 1-2 frontal. So from the front, 1 in, 2 in, 1 in, 2 out. 1 in, 2 in, 1, 2 out. Okay, the next one we have is a little bit advanced one. It's the Nike Shuffle. What you're going to do is go 1, 2 in, 1 out. 1, 2 in, 1 out. 1, 2 in, 1 out, and again finishing with a 30-foot sprint at the end.
Next with the workouts is skiers. And what you want to do is alternate your feet in and out, and then end with a 30-foot sprint.
Okay, the next drill we have is the high knees. Basically, you go run in and out of the ladders with high knees. 1, 2, 1, 2, and again finishing with a 30-foot sprint.
Next, we have the hops from the side. What you want to do is hop in, out, in, out, in, out, and then end with a 30-foot sprint.
Now the last one we're going to explain here in this section is the box start sprints. What you're going to do is find a surface where you're up off the ground, jump off the ground, land, and then sprint for about 50 feet as fast as you can. Okay, the next column we're going to explain here is the agility column. The key with the agility column is moving at 100% of your ability and as quickly as you can between the different drills. Okay, the first one we have is the pro shuttle. Basically you need 3 cones or 3 things that you can put down about 20 feet apart. You're going to run to one, run to the other, and then finish in the middle as fast as you can.
Next is the L drill. And for the L drill, you place 3 objects in an L shape and you run back and forth as fast as you can in an L position.
Next we have the box drill. The box drill is meant to be done with objects about 20 feet apart. Basically what you're going to do is sprint around them in a box, and when you get to the corner you're going to turn your whole body to go to the next cone instead of shuffling. Again with this one, the U drill is meant to be done with the objects about 20 feet apart, and basically you run in a U shape. So you go back and forth in a U pattern using both sides of your ankles. Again, just like the last two, the star drill is meant to be 20 feet apart, and basically you're going to go in a star pattern around those objects. Again, as quickly as you can. The next one we have are these slide jumps. Basically, you're going to slide from side to side about 10 feet and then jump as high in the air as you can go. Again, as quickly as you can for about 30 seconds. The next column that we're going to talk about is the sprint speed column. Okay, the first one we have is the partner pulls. Basically, you need something that you can tie around your partner where they can create some resistance where you're having to drag them at least 100 feet. Next we have these sprint as quickly as you can. Basically, you're going to find objects about 100 feet to 150 to 200 feet to 250 feet where you sprint those lengths as fast as you can. Again, giving yourself time to rest in between so that you can sprint as fast as you can when you're doing them. The next one we have is stairs. The first one you're going to hit every step. The second one you're going to skip one step, and then the third one you're going to skip 2 steps. Next you have the weight runs. Basically you're going to need an object that you can carry around and sprint with for distances of 100 feet. Next we have the depth jumps. Basically you're going to stand on top of something, step off, and then jump as high as you can for 3 sets. Next we have the squat jumps. Basically you're going to bend down in a squat position and then explode up as high as you can for, again, 2 Next we have hurdle jumps. Basically you're going to jump over an object and jump back for about, again, 10 reps. Next we have tuck jumps. Tuck jumps, you're going to jump up and tuck your knees into your chest and do it for about 30 seconds, again 2 to 3 sets. Next we have box jumps. Box jumps, you're going to jump up and down as fast as you can, again for a period of time starting with 30 seconds, 2 to 3 sets. Okay, and the last one I'm going to explain are the frog jumps. Basically you're going to jump out in frog motion as fast as you can and explode out and balance yourself when you land. You're going to do it for about 50 feet, again 2 to 3 sets.